Hey y'all, welcome back to Everyday Mama. I'm Leanne, and today I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of my son's newly decorated and organized room in our new home. Let's get started. When designing this room for my son, we wanted to make sure that it provided him the 4 R's: reading, relaxation, reflection, and rest. So as I give you a tour of each part of his bedroom, I will point out those aspects. When you first walk in, you see his reading nook. We got him a humongous beanbag when we first moved into this new home as a moving in present. It is super comfy, even for adults. I have had a good nap in there before. We do change his books out from time to time. And I will link these items and all items I can find from this room in the description box below if you would like to purchase them yourself. Up here on the wall, we have some really cool canvas art. I commissioned a friend to create these paintings. I did a couple of them myself, but I commissioned her to do most of them. Thanks, Hope, for my son's birthdays. So we would pick the theme of the birthday and I would have her draw an animal or a scene from that theme. So for instance, his first birthday was a safari theme, so she drew a giraffe and everyone put their thumbprint to make the spots. Then I went back with permanent marker and we wrote the names of the people who were there so we can always know. This has turned into a fun tradition, and my son told me this morning to make sure that there's room on the wall to do it all the way to his 74th birthday. So I think I've got that covered, guys. These are just held on the wall by command strips so I can move them around and change them based on the next canvas that goes up. The next part of his room is the bed, very simple twin bed. To make sure that my son gets a good night's rest, we definitely have a comfy mattress for him and some loveys for him at night and just a nice warm quilt and no distractions. Keeping it calm in this room really helps a child get a good night's rest. We also have a headboard on his bed. Now, the cool thing about this headboard is it used to be the sides of his crib. I'll come in closer to show you. It's actually the 2 end pieces. We've got them backed up side to side. Whenever we turn his bed into a full bed as he gets older, we'll be able to put them together long ways and Velcro them, and then it'll make a headboard for that. If you saw my guest room video, which I will link below, we use the other parts of his crib as the headboard for that room. It's really great to reuse parts of furniture for other things. Saves you money, and it really keeps a memory alive to remind us of his nursery. This sign above his bed was also in his nursery because his nursery was safari themed. He has kept these colors pretty much his whole life. He loves the bright, dark colors. So we've really tried to incorporate that into this room here. The next part of his room, his nightstand, is very simple. Plastic container from Target with fabric drawers, fan for his white noise, and a touch lamp, which I think is really crucial for children because it's easy for them to get it on and off, and his devotional Bible for our family nighttime devotions. Over here in this corner is his special shelf, and this is part of that reflection that we wanted to incorporate into the bedroom. All of his special memories, his medals, his trophies, special trips like his first one to the beach, a certificate, things like that that really matter to him, he can store here and he can look back on him. He's got tickets to his first baseball game, some gems from a mining expedition that we did as a family. So these things really help him to appreciate those special times, and it keeps them from getting broken in the playroom. I also have a really cute picture of him up here. This is a cute idea if you're ever looking for a photography idea for your child. We've been doing this since he was born. It's called a frame in a frame, and if you actually start really close, you can see Way down the bottom there is his new birth picture, and then his 1-year-old picture, his 2-year-old, his 3-year-old, his 4-year-old, his 5-year-old, and his 6-year-old picture. So it enables us to see him grow, and all you do is have him hold that frame the next year and then put the new picture in. All the old pictures are behind it. It's really cool to see him get bigger and bigger and the frames get smaller and smaller. Moving on to the big art piece of the room is Wyatt's curtain. This is a shower curtain, fabric shower curtain, and he absolutely loves maps, so this is a perfect addition to his room. It's great to find new ways to use things in your home, or to rethink how to design things to save money, but also it's just more creative for a child. He can look up here and learn the countries. He's very interested in that stuff, and it looks pretty good up there, and it keeps the privacy still but lets light in, so I really like that factor. And it's just a statement piece in the room, a very budget-friendly statement piece, which I love. Also down here, going with the bath shower theme, there is the rugs. So this rug right here and this rug right here are both bath mats. They've stayed vibrant, they're easy to wash. They go good with the colors that he likes for his room, so they work out really well, and they're super comfy. He has enjoyed them, and I've seen him bring up a couple of toys from the playroom and sit on the rugs and play for a little while. He seems to really enjoy that. And that's part of the relaxation factor that we're trying to add in here. Just some comfy spaces for him to be on the floor, to relax, to just spend time just being calm, because life is so chaotic. It's good to have a place for your child to be calm and relax. Moving on to his closet, we kept it very simple as well. The stuffed animals are at the top, which he rotates out. Then we have his clothes. He likes to keep them in color order. This is all him. And then he has this hanging fabric organizer here. Sometimes he will put clothes for every day of the week. Sometimes he will put each specific clothes in a bin. So he'll put socks at the top, underwear, shorts, shirt. That way he knows he got everything for the next day. I really like that he keeps things clean, and it's easy for him even at 6.5 years old. We do not fold everything, and if you watch my laundry video, which I'll link below, you'll see that we just throw our socks, underwear, pajamas, and even shorts sometimes in our drawers without folding them, because it's just not necessary, and we hang up most everything else. There's just no need to stress about that stuff. Down here in the basket, this one is for hangers. After he gets a new shirt, he can put the hanger there, and then when it's his day to put his own clothes away, they're ready for him. But I also have him throw any shirts that don't fit anymore down in there, and then I know to take them to Goodwill. So that's basically it for his closet. Very easy to manage. One of the coolest parts of Wyatt's room is his moon nightlight. If you can see, it's actually going on an activated timer right now, where it shows all the different phases of the moon. I hope you're able to see that, being that it's so light out. So at night, he has a little remote beside his bed, and he can click it. He can make it stay on just half the moon. He can make it stay a full moon. And it goes like this for 30 minutes. And it's just a nice way to help send him off to some good rest with some peace and calm. Plus, he can learn the phases of the moon when we chat about it. We also have a cute sign up here that says, "I love you to the moon and back." I will try to find this and link it below if you'd like to get it for your child. Very easy to hang up. Very cool piece in the room. Last section of my son's room is his desk area. This piece of furniture was actually an entry table in our old home, but it has worked out really nicely for him and his age right now. It goes against the wall nicely and still leaves space for him to walk through and to play on the floor. He keeps a journal, and he works on his Bible verses here and a calendar. Very simple, very clean. We also have a piece of his own artwork that he created from school last year. Well, that's it for part 9 of my New to Nested series. I hope you enjoyed this one and got some ideas for your child's room. Try to remember to incorporate the 4 R's: reading, relaxation, reflection, and good rest. Until next time, wishing you and your child lots of simplicity, progress, and joy. Bye!